YouTube, what's going on? Happy holidays and thanks for tuning in to another video. This video has a couple firsts for me. It's the first point of view thrift video that I ever did, and it's also the first voiceover video that I ever did. So it's a little rough. Bear with me, give it time, because it will get better. But with that being said, again, happy holidays. And if you like the video, give it a like and subscribe for next video. So normally when I enter a thrift shop, I check the shelves to make sure that there's anything worth grabbing to begin with. There's no point in grabbing a cart just to roll it over to the shoes to realize that there's nothing worth grabbing and now you're just rolling around an empty cart for no reason at all. So I check to make sure there's anything worth grabbing. Then I'll go back, double back, grab the cart, and then start the process. So off the rip, I noticed this pair. I've sold them in the past, so now I'm just gonna check to see the condition of them. Make sure there's no holes, any tears, rips, anything like that, any bad stains. Check the heel caps, the toe caps, make sure there's no heel drag or toe drag. And now I'm just going to pull out my phone, check out the comps. You normally check out the comps by looking at the number that's on the inside of the tag of the shoe. You can use that number to put inside of Google or eBay, any type of search engine, and usually the shoe will come up. So I'm typing it in now, and I'm going to see what listings it has of the same shoe, and I'm going to filter out my search results to see what's sold in the past already, just to make sure this shoe is even worth getting. So you check the price of the shoe and compare that to the sold price of the shoe in the past. And you want to leave maybe like a $10-15 buffer zone. So if the shoe costs $15 and it's only selling for 20, that's not a good find. So I'm double checking to use the size of the shoe to see if anything better comes up, and it doesn't. So now I'm just going to put the shoe back. So the next shoe I pick up, this is completely dirty. I do not even want anything to do with this. We're going to just put it back on the shelf. It's way too bad of a condition to even consider. The next shoe, I've definitely sold this brand many times in the past, and this is a pretty clean shoe. As you can see, the bottom of the shoe is pretty clean. Doesn't look like it's been worn that much. No heel drag, no toe drag. Everything looks pretty solid. So now I'm going to check the comps on eBay again, and then we'll be able to get a good price based on what I find. So we're just typing in the number, the SKU number and the tag. See what comes up. It comes up. Changing the filter to see the sold listings only. We only have two, but you know what? It's not that bad. And like I said, I've already sold this brand before in the past, so we're definitely adding this one to cart. So moving on to the next shoe. We have this pair is way too dirty. Not even going to consider it. Just put it right back. This high-tech brand, I feel like is a Walmart brand, and they're already cheap to begin with, so I'm not going to grab them. These Hirachis, I've sold these maybe 3 or 4 times in the past. The white on whites, they move all the time. I'm not even going to bother to check the comps on these. Just check the condition. They all look good. No yellowing, no rips, no tears. Add them to the cart. Seeing what else we got here. Nothing really that crazy. Found some of the same brand that we picked up before. Pretty solid. Not very worn in at all. Overall, a good looking solid shoe. So just like the last few shoes, checking the comps, using this shoe tag to check the number inside and searching it through eBay. Nothing comes up, but like I said, I've already sold this exact model in the past, so I'm definitely just going to grab it regardless. Not even worried about it. This is one of the shoe brands that, like, once you start searching for shoes long enough, you just start to know automatically off rip, like, that's a good one to grab. As long as it's in good condition, there's no rips, no tears, no holes or nothing like that in it. No crazy stains or anything like that. Should be good regardless. Checking the next shoe, these Skechers down here. These look okay, but Skechers don't really move that fast. And this brand right here, you can see there's major toe drag on them, so I'm gonna not even bother with them. So moving on down to the men's shoes down here. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that catches my eye right off the bat. Searching down the rack. Nothing too crazy. Just basically checking for condition. Anything that really catches my eye. You know, this is the same brand, but they look kind of dingy, kind of worn in. And the motto here is get the shoe that looks good, so when you bring it home, you can make it look even better. You don't want to get a project and you have to spend maybe 3 or 4 days cleaning the shoe just to make it look presentable. You want to get in, get out, take pictures of it, and get it moved as soon as possible. Flip it quick, get your money back, and make profit on it. So these New Balances, they look pretty good, but you know, you check the comps, and don't be afraid to check comps in the middle of the store. It's fine. Check the comps, and then you'll see what a shoe is worth. These New Balances, they look clean, and I thought they would be some money, but you pull up the comps, and brand new, they're only going for about $50-$60. So pre-owned, no way. No way. Put them right back. Scoping out what else they have. Nothing too crazy. And this isn't a numbers game. You're not looking to fill up your cart with as many shoes as you can. You want to get the good solid pair and just stay with them. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the kids section. Immediately off the bat, I noticed this pair that caught my eye. I've sold this brand tons of times. What you're going to see when you look inside the shoe, unfortunately, the tag on the inside is so badly faded on each shoe, it's whited out, and you're not even able to tell not only the model that it is, but more importantly, you're not able to tell what size the shoe is. So if you can't tell the shoe size, you got to put it back. I mean, you don't want to guess on something like that. That's how you get returns. That's how you get people unhappy. You try to guess which size it is just by looking at it. That's not going to work. So looking at what else we got down here at the end, nothing too crazy. I mean, you know, maybe some solid pickups, but nothing that I'm too familiar with. And I generally go with either brands I know or things that catch my eye that make me want to look further. You know, you don't want to spend all of your time looking through every single shoe. You have to get familiar with the brands, pinpoint the brands that you want, and then make sure that they're in good condition. But alright guys, I'm going to go home, get these cleaned up, and get ready for some pictures. So until the next one, guys.